Hey everybody, what's going on? Y'all know I gotta wait to hear, make sure the audio is fine. Hope y'all are doing well. Give me half a second. All right, so the audio sounding good. Hey folks, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. We broke out the original E-Missionary shirt today. I hope y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and get the shout outs going on. Mr. Josh, hello. I'm gonna say some words for you, Josh. The Grace TV Network, hello. Who else we got? Fury Wrestling, hello. Image for Riches, hello. Nana, hello. Kristen, hello. Miss Congeniality, hello. Adam, hello. MD2 Photography, hello. Pentecostal Temple Church of God in Christ, hello. Otis, what's up? Todd, hello. Steve, Sandra, hello. Adam, hello. John Cook, hello. Tech, hello. Video Systems, hello. Darius, what's going on? John, if I haven't said you already, hello. Joe, hello. Dylan, hello. Devin, hello. Francisco, what's up? Dwayne from UK, hello. JHB, what's up? Mr. Clarence, hello. Monty, what is going on? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for joining me. If you didn't know, this is AJay, the CEO. Thank you so much for joining. We do this every Friday, a Q&A, and we try to turn it into something, especially after some of the shenanigans that Josh has. This is almost not a Q&A session. This is like almost a variety show. So, yeah, I'm excited about everything. Do me a favor, folks, before we get started. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button and click that bell. That way you get notified. That way you don't miss out when we come out with new awesome stuff like this to make your morning, your afternoon, your evening, your night exciting, hopefully impactful, teach you something, share something with the group, just have some camaraderie, if I can say the word, across all the ministries all over the world. Because like we always say, folks, we are more alike than we are different, and we're exactly the same. And we're here just to share some knowledge and hopefully to make your journey in media ministry, live streaming and stuff like that a little bit easier. What else we got? If I miss your question, you can always hit me up at questions@ajhomes.com. Give me 48 to 72 hours to respond. And folks, I give all praise, honor, and glory to God because a lot of things have been taken off. It's to the point now that I'm almost having to book projects maybe 2 weeks out because we just got a lot of stuff going on. I am so thankful for all of that that's going on. Whew. Enoch, what is going on? Thanks for joining. What else we got? Trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I haven't gotten any pictures from people in a while. We still got it open for if you got any E-Missionary swag with your team or anything like that, please send them because I'd love to share them on here. Share your ministry, team, your ministry, and all this other stuff like that. Awesome. All right, so we got a lot of stuff going on. Some awesome news has came out. I have some awesome news for y'all, as well as a lot of shenanigans, Mr. Josh. Let me give y'all a heads up right now. If you have a Google device, if you have an Amazon device, you need to turn the mic off. All right, I'm just preparing you for what's getting ready to come. All right, and for those who are asking, yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. We're doing awesome here. So let's go ahead and jump over to our first set of questions here. That's not a question. Well, it's a question, but it was for me and Josh trying to get this technical stuff knocked out. All right, Mr. John Cook. Happy Friday. You covered my copyright question a few weeks ago. Can you please go into more detail as to what having a copyright claim on your YouTube means and to your channel, ads, other implications. All right, so we got to be careful when we talk about this, that a copyright, and let me make sure I get the term right so that I don't mess this up. Let me actually bring my stuff up. So, because there you have two things. You have a copyright claim, and then you have a copyright strike. Those are two different things, and they mean different things as well, too. So I'm trying to pull up one that I had so I can tell the difference. Yeah, let me bring up what I did with somebody else. It came across mine. All right, so this is the copyright stuff that is on my channel that's actually opened up to anybody. Once you get it, let me move my picture over here. There we go. And you can get, this is I can lay a strike. This is what this was, meaning that somebody took my stuff without permission. And I sent them a removal, or I could have waived it. So like if I go to archives right now, I did some videos for people. Some of these folks are using like my countdown timers that were verbatim what I sold. So I ignored those, and they had a 10% match. I have the choice of saying, is it a strike? Is it a copyright claim or something like that? And I completely remove. Or like this church invite video. This church hired me to make that, and they used it verbatim, and I did it in a video as well too. So that was 100% match. I have the choice of saying, ignore all that stuff as well. Now, I have a choice. I sent them saying you need to remove this, all this other good stuff. And if they didn't respond, and they could have disputed it, but they couldn't because it was mine. I gave him a choice that they had to delete it, or if they didn't, after a certain period of time, it would be removed. That is a strike, meaning that you used something that did not belong to you, and the person who owned it was telling you to remove it. That's something different. A copyright claim is similar to this. This is, which I think is silly, this is a song from about 4 years ago at my church where we did Victory Belongs to Jesus. I completely played it. We sang it. We didn't use no lyrics. It was my interpretation of it. I fought it, but they came back and rejected my dispute. In the email here, it says, after reviewing your dispute, Exploration Group, which I don't really think owns the song, that's just me personally, has decided that their copyright claim is still valid, which I think, again, is silly. So what does this mean? This means that I can't monetize anything. So I can't make, if it was being monetized, the money on this video would go to the owner of this song. But again, we don't even monetize anything on our channel. I have options to come in here and mute the song, which is silly because this entire video is our choir doing the song. I can replace the song, which doesn't make sense because it is that song, or I can just completely delete it. And my laptop's going to sleep here. And that's your options that you got. So that's the difference. A copyright claim is somebody saying, hey, you can still use your stuff, but it's actually ours. So we'll let you use it, but you can't make no money on it. The money, if you would have made anything on it, comes to us. A copyright strike is you didn't use this, and you either got to remove it, or we're going to remove it, or we can press legal matters for it. That's the difference between them. Copyright claims, actually, let me cut back over here. Excuse me. So we had a bunch of these, and this is the importance of, like, this I think is nonsense, because out of all of these people who are claiming this, I really don't feel that they own that, or it's just they've abused the system. There is a lot of abuse in the content ID system, that people would just lay claim to stuff that is in the public domain, but they're saying it's theirs because it's their interpretation of it. And it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Almost all of these I've won. This one, is the same group that I get hit when I do Darwin Hobbs music. So this is just one of those songs I'm just not going to do no more, and turn it into a separate video, which is sad. Let me jump back over here, and we got all of our live streams were getting hit with our intros were getting hit, and I was getting stuff from back in the day getting hit with a lot of this stuff. But the benefit of this, like I told y'all, I buy my music from Audio Jungle for the church or Envato Elements. They give me a license. So when these people gave me a strike or a claim, I can go through the dispute and say, no, I bought a license from you, and then they remove it. So if I go back over here to my church email, so like here's a claim that was released. Hey, good news. After reviewing your dispute, Hawk 3D third party has decided to release the copyright claim because I provided the license saying that I bought permissions to use the song. And I've had to do this maybe like 20 times. And I actually went to them, these companies. Some of them have a site that you can go to say, hey, I need you to release this stuff. I need you to whitelist me because I have the rights for this music through y'all. So stop hitting this. And where's it at? Copyright policy. There's a link somewhere that you can go. Let's see, contact. It's one of these copyright policies. I forgot where it is, but it's one of these. It's a link directly that you can go and you can have it completely be removed or whitelisted your channel so that you don't keep getting this stuff over and over and over again, which is annoying. So that was a super, super long answer. Hopefully that helps you. Claims don't hurt, but let me just take it this way. They said they don't hurt, but we got ours like 20 of them just hit all of a sudden, and our live stream last Sunday stopped right when our intro is over, which is 15 minutes, and it had to start back over again. I don't know if that's related, but that's the only thing that's on there. So just be mindful. Copyright claims don't hurt, but they possibly could. I mean, it's a computer running it. It can have, somebody can flub and hit the wrong button, something can happen, so be mindful of that. Strikes, that's when you really need to remove your stuff if they give you, and it can actually get worse if need be. So hopefully that answers your question. Tech here is asking a question. What would you recommend for another free streaming platform? Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Dailymotion, because the main thing, it doesn't really matter the platform. The idea is use any service that will allow you to embed the video player into your website. And then it really doesn't matter. Because some of those are not, I mean, everybody's so used to YouTube, just like majority of people who use Google instead of Bing and all these other search engines. So YouTube, all the other platforms aren't as easy to search for, but I mean, Twitch is fine. I mean, even though it's catered to gamers, I mean, there's plenty of people that still use it. I mean, it's a free platform, and you can embed it into your website, or you can just have people have a direct link to go to it, and that works. Chat and all that other good stuff. Let's see. I think, yeah, John had some follow-up questions, but I think I answered all that. Joe wants to know, does the Elgato Cam Link 4K automatically pick up your camera's mic? No. Yes and no. Yes, it does, but in whatever software that you have, you need to actually say, I want to use it. So if I bring up OBS here, and be on the lookout, folks. OBS version 27 is coming down the pipe, and that is actually what this is right now. It doesn't really notice, but you know, we'll be talking about that later. So right now, if I go into my capture device, it doesn't matter which one it is. You need to come down here and turn on custom audio, and then select the cam link, and then audio will come in. So yes, it will capture it, but your streaming software normally needs to say, I need to also do audio, and then yes, it will work that way. All right. Let's see. Okay, my page just jumped. Miss Congeniality, thank you. That is vMix. They had a new, different template that puts everything right here, so I like that. Adam, we have 2 R800 Canons for our side static. The image is horrible and grainy. Any suggestions? Most likely, if the image is grainy, it's a lighting issue. Let me know what type of lighting that you got on it, and we can go from there. Devin, what wireless receiver options do you have for a roaming camera in the congregation back to the ATEM Mini? You have a bunch of them. It all depends on your latency that you got with it. I mean, you can go high end if you want to. You can go cheap if you want to. It all depends. You can go with cheap ones as well too. And I would, they have a delay, but I would go with them, especially if you're not trying to have somebody's face on there. So let me show you. This is the one that I used, that I still use at my church right now in our chapel. This is the one that I use to connect the computer that's actually on the floor right behind me to our 4K TV down on the floor. And it works fine. I actually hooked the camera up to it, and it works fine as well, too. It has HDMI in and HDMI out. She'll show you the back of it. But anyway, you just have an HDMI in. You plug into whatever your source is, goes into it. It will pick it up, and then it just plays. So really, really straightforward. And that was $155. Now, Hollyland makes one that I know a lot of people have used. Actually, let me cut back over here. And let's see. And I know a bunch of people have used these. They have a good assortment of these. This one, the Mars 300, I know a bunch of ministries who have used those. That's around like marked down to $350. When you get to some of these, they are very, very high quality. But again, the price jumps up. So just be aware of that. You can try that $155 one. If it works for you, hey, that's good. It's not as portable because it needs power. Some of these other ones are battery powered and they can run, and you can put it like on your hip or something like that, connect to your camera, let you move very easily. So that is up to you. But again, a lot of great options for you. Dwayne Rich, sorry I missed you. Good morning. Or did I already say that? I can't remember. But hello again. Let's see what else we got going on here. What page am I on? My pages are jumping all over the place. Page 2. Okay, we answered that one. All right, Dylan here. Verify my stream is going good. Okay. Can you do a video tutorial on daisy chaining PTZ cameras to a controller? Need to explain to my pastor, but not entirely sure the connections that are needed. Okay, I'm actually going to be, I did this in another video when I did it at my church, but technically it depends. You have, if you're daisy chaining, I'm assuming that you're using a serial PTZ. So each PTZ needs to have a number on it. You set that in the device, whether it be 1 through 255. You can pick whatever number that you want. Do it sequentially if you want, or jump around. Sequentially is honestly easiest. You set that in the camera. Now, when it comes to daisy chaining, the best cables I've seen for RS-232 is the cable that goes back and forth. That is the one that Marshall Electronics makes, and I just haven't found anything that works better than that. If I cut over here, the way this works is this will plug in to the in and out, on the back of your PTZ, and it turns it into Ethernet. That lets you go real far. But anyway, you just plug one of these into the in and out on the back of your camera. You run the cable into it in the in. That's how it can go back to your remote. Boom, it controls. You run another cable from the out into the in of another camera that has a new ID. So you got like at our church, our back camera is 1, our front one is 2. I made those setting changes in the camera. And it's with serial, once you do that and you set the baud rate, which is normally defaultly 9600, you just do that and it will talk. And you just press camera 1, now you control it. Camera 2, it control the other one. And I like this because some other people said, you trying to look for, like right now, this is $25. You can get 1,000 feet of Ethernet cable for $70. If I go in here and look for RS232 cable, I want to start showing you how much these things cost. All right, so for 50 feet, you're going for almost $50. You start getting much longer cable, it starts getting crazy. And that really isn't even the right one there. Let's look over here at Amazon. Let's do 100 feet. And that's still not the right cable. We're looking for all right, so right here, 100 feet is going for $100. Yeah, that's why spend 25, spend 60, and you can go up to, I mean, I wouldn't run this 1,000 feet, but, you know, you can get that significantly cheaper by converting it over. So hopefully that answers your question. Where am I at? Okay, that was Dylan. Fury Wrestling. My brother-in-law is big into wrestling. He ran some other stuff as well, too. Does your church do anything with DMX lighting? And if so, do you have any tips on blending colors to make for a comfortable environment for worship? No, we do not do anything with lighting. We need to, but no, we do not. So I can't answer that one. But you can make sure that you go over to our Facebook group, and there's tons of people that have lighting and do stuff like that, DMXs and all this other stuff that know way more than me in that. So if you haven't, make sure y'all go into that, because it's like this all the time. And there's somebody that's doing the same thing or using the same stuff that you are using. The beauty of this group. JHB. You're doing an interview using vMix, vCall. What video source do you send to the guest to look at? Just you, aside? I think it's just a image of what's going out, the program. That's what I'm sending them. And I can change it, but every time I sent that to Stephanie and Chris and my brother-in-law, it worked fine for them. So hopefully that helps you. Mr. Clarence, let's see. I think you once said that you have a UDM at home of your equipment. Do you have wired and wireless going through it? What's the performance? Oh, yes. I don't know if I can turn it so you can see. That right there is the UDM. It's a 24-port PoE switch. Right above it is the HD Flex wireless. I have another one right here on my desk. So I use all of them, and the throughput is serious. So let me see if I can log in here so y'all can see my stuff here. And I got two-factor authentication. So give me a second to log into this real quick. All right, so let's cut over here. All right, here's my UDM Pro, and we can go here. We got cameras, security cameras that I hide so people don't know. So I'm always recording you when you come in here. If people come in here when I'm not here. Plus, anyway, that helps for my insurance with all the stuff I got here. So we can come in here, and the throughput right now, my download speed right now is 1.2 gig, and my upload is rated for 35, but just recently I got 43 up. So we're good. Throughput is really, really good. I actually, if I had Verizon, I can actually use the UDM as the router, and I don't even need to get anything through them. I have Comcast, so I just have a regular cable modem, and that's it. And then it just runs directly into the UDM, and this handles all of my stuff. So yeah, we get some good performance in this. Let me see. Let y'all see my network of everything that's in here right now. So if I zoom in, so there's my Dream Machine UDM Pro. Then it goes to the PoE switch. Then we got wired. We got another 8-port switch, the Flex HD for wireless, my Synology #1, my laptop printer, my streaming PC, PlayStation, one camera, ATEM Mini Extreme, my OB-Hi for my business phone, another Flex, this computer, a mini switch, and my other Synology has dual network connections. Then I have my smart switches, 2 of them, my Google Nest, my phone, my key light, my iPad, bedroom light, another key light, my other camera, my Google Mini, some smart lights, some smart switches, some Delgado light strip, and my daughter's tablet. So with all that running, it is, we're fast. There's no issue with speed at all on our stuff. And really is really great for churches as well too. So let's see. Next question we got here. How long should a static image countdown be at the beginning of our online service? Ours currently is 5 minutes, but I feel it's a little too long. I mean, it's up to you, to be quite honest. If you really wanted to keep a static image, the real trick is to just do a slow zoom in and out, and you can drag that out. And we might not perceive it, but you do notice that it's moving. Look at any TV commercial that has a static image. I promise you it's moving. It's zooming in or out. So there's not really any restrictions, but if you're doing a static image, I mean, you always could put a slideshow and make it rotate every 15 to 30 seconds. But honestly, there's no really right or wrong with it, unless somebody has an old TV or a computer and then you're worried about a burn-in. But most tech, you don't have that issue anymore. So hopefully that helps. Damien, did you ever do a follow-up video on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K? No, I did not. But that is what you're looking at right now. I have not. I really need to get a new lens so I can actually start doing some more stuff with it. But a lot of stuff has happened. So my focus has been on other stuff. So what was the most recent purchase? We bought my daughter a new mattress and a bigger bed. So that's the latest purchase. So setting aside for a lens, I'm going to have to wait. The fact that I don't really take this camera out that much, I haven't really jumped into it, but we're going to be using another camera. I'm going to move my Sony ZV-1 in front of me. That stand actually should be here today. So I'll be able to use that more often. So when I do that, I will let you know. Follow up from John. He was saying claim, not strike. Yeah, claim is just, like I was saying, they're just saying, hey, we own this. We'll let you use it, but you can't make no money on it. If you make any money, it's going to come to us. That's the difference. And I think, I'm going behind. So, yeah, I see your comment right after that. So, sorry. Let's see. Next page. Josh, the man of the hour. On a tech-related note, was able to get the new Nest Hub. Motion tracking is nice, but not able to try out sleep sensing. Okay, I didn't notice that. We'll have to look into that. Todd Wise, can I connect a DJ mixer to my X32 as an input for our outdoor service? I don't know why you can't. It would just show up as it would just be like if you connected a phone or an MP3 player or something like that. And it should work. You just have to balance it out the sound. So I would believe so. Mike, Excited about OBS 27, testing it on my computers to make sure it's going to work before putting into production. Come on now. You're a programmer. It's no better way to test new stuff than in production. What, you have a QA environment? You have a dev environment to test your stuff? No. All great developers test in production. Let's see. So back to Adam, he was saying that they're using daylight 5,000, was that Kelvin, I believe, light bulbs. How close are they to your subject? And how far away are the cameras from your subject? How much light is in between that? Back to Devin. What software and template do you use for your YouTube intro? That is one from Envato Elements. I don't remember off the top of my head which one it is. So give me a second to look it up from my downloads, and we will see which one it is for you. That's not it. I hope y'all are doing well as well, because it's a whole lot of stuff going on, folks. So I hope y'all stay encouraged. I really, I don't know if y'all saw the video when I went up to Baltimore with First Charity Baptist, and then I hung out with Francisco and his wife. Awesome people. We sat down at Five Guys for like 3.5 hours, I believe, and talked, which was really, really cool. It's awesome to partner up with people from all over the world that are just, kindred spirits. They got the mind and the purpose behind why we do this stuff, and it's really cool to be around other people that have that type of mindset. And I really don't know which one this is. I think this is it. Give me a second. I think this is it. No, it's not. Yeah, it's from Video Hive on Envato Elements. I can't find the one right now, right in front of me. So if I can, I'll put it in the description with a link to it, but sorry about that. What's going on? Does the ATEM Mini Extreme do similar work as the ATEM Mini Pro ISO? Yes, except for it just doesn't record every input. That's the only difference. Which I am going to be going to the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO soon. Maybe in about a month. We're going to be moving to that because I'm selling my ATEM Mini Extreme to a ministry. Actually, it's Alta Vista, the church that I did, my aunt's church, and then I'm going to go with the ISO. Russ here. Good morning. Love your show. Always learn new tech. Hey, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Grace TV Network. Like I was saying, Envato Elements is a yearly subscription. That's what I recently did. But you can go to Video Hive, and I really, really, really recommend all y'all go to that and sign up for it because it's free. And every month, they give out free stuff. So honestly, tomorrow's a new month. So they normally post this early, the free stuff that they give away. So actually, yeah, this is all the new stuff that's going out right now. So they have, this is for Premiere Pro. This is some stock footage. Here's some other stuff. So yeah, they give out, oh no, wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Here's the free stuff. So right now they have some highlights. They give you some music and a bunch of stuff. So if we went through here right now, they have a bunch of skylines that you can have. And right now you can see that it's actually not free anymore because they're transitioning to the next month. But even if you don't use it, sign up for the account. It comes out every month. And I've been a part of Envato for 7 years. I got 7 new items every single month for free. And sooner or later, you can always go back and use them. We got website themes if you're using Shopify, which is a good way to sell merch for your church, shirts, T-shirts, cups, hats, whatever, if you wanted to build something out like that. You got 3D artifacts on here. You got a mosaic photo reveal. And this is under After Effects. So this is actually something I was going to use for something that's coming up soon. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Then you have other WordPress e-commerce notifications that can be added. You got stock footage. Awesome stuff. And like I said, you just sign up. You can buy stuff from that, just like Video Hive is a branch. So Audio Jungle is another one. So you can buy music. That's where I bought all my music. That's where I get my licenses from. So when somebody tries to say some stuff or give me a claim or a dispute or something like that, saying you ain't got the rights to use this stuff, I come over to here, and then I can go here and download my license, and then I just copy that and paste it in the dispute, and guess what? That dispute goes away because I actually have legal rights to use the stuff. That's what. And when you get the free one, they give you the license for that. So you can download free music that they're giving you every month, and you have a license. So if you use it and you get a hit, you got a license to fight it and dispute it. So that's another reason why it's really good. All right, Jared here. Is serial PTZ control faster than Visca over IP? The latter two seem laggy and hard to control smoothly, or is it just that I'm using the app and not the IP joystick? The app, every time I've used that, has been jittery. And there's no real speed difference. And out of the ones that I've used, they've all been the same. Just make sure that the issue that I had when I did this is the Huddle Cam joystick only goes to a certain speed, but the camera I used, I think the highest speed that the joystick, the highest setting was like 12. That was their speed. But the camera could go up to 50. And for whatever reason, the programming did not compensate for that differential. So by going 50, the joystick didn't know what to do. Now, when I moved it down to 12 on the camera and matched what was the max on the joystick, everything worked perfectly fine. You can check something like that, but I have not noticed a difference from a physical joystick. But when I did use the app, it was all over the place. It was good, but it was not as responsive as I would have liked. So that's why I use the joystick. I'm gonna come, Grace. Okay, I'm gonna jump back to you, Grace TV, because I saw your comment, but it was cut off, and we're gonna come back to you here in a second. Darren ordered 2 AVCAN PTZ cameras, 20X. Day 2 are PTZ optics clone. In fact, the first piece of paper in the box says to watch. Wow, that's gangster. I'm actually looking at installing some of those because I think after one of my clients specifically asked for the SMT AV. I don't know if it was this video or a bunch of other ones. They shot the price up of those cameras by like $250. So we'll see. I'm actually looking at getting that other camera that you mentioned to see how they work. I think that's similar to the one that was installed at Pastor Alicia's church that we did there at Greater Works. But that's real messed up that they cloned it, and then I would think that's a copyright. No, that's a copyright strike right there. If you referencing somebody else's stuff. Wow. Grace TV Network. Do you recommend the Data Video HD Base T robotic pan tilt head? Here is the link, and I think your link got cut. Let me see if I can find it in YouTube. Oh, it actually said you retracted the comment, so I can't pull it up. But honestly, if you're using HD Base T, well, I'll wait and look that one up on that one. Church Deck. I'm thinking of starting a Facebook group. Do you have any growth tips? It's okay if you don't know. Growth tips is just you need to make content. I remember going to a conference, BYOB, Build Your Own Brand. And I learned, this one guy said this, and he was running a blog, and I took a class that he was teaching about how to grow your brand. He was saying, no matter what you do, if you have a blog, a YouTube channel, whatever, You can put out great content all day long, but if you have one great article and people love it and then there's nothing else and they have to wait weeks before you post something new, you're going to lose your audience. The best tip for your group, if whatever it is, your vlog, your YouTube channel, whatever, is you need to sit down and throw up 100 pieces of content. That way give yourself a buffer so you got people to go through all of your stuff, so that if they find your content to be good, they will start binging your content. You don't want them to binge out after an hour and there's nothing else to watch. And now, the currency on your vlog, on YouTube is attention. It's not about money. It's not about the glitz and glamour. It's how much attention can you hold and how much can you garner. So for your group, you need, even if it's just you need to start putting content every day at minimum, 2 times a week. Whatever the goal is, set it and stick to it, even when no one is coming. Because that way, just like I have over 700 videos on this channel, and I still got some that only have 2 or 10 people. But as you grow, that's what brings people. You just need to be consistent, or like what I say, catch yourself on fire and invite everybody to watch. People want to see stuff like that. So that's what you need to do. That's my biggest tip, is forget waiting for people to come, put the content there, put your heart into it, and keep going. Don't look back. Don't look to see how come this hasn't gone viral. No, it doesn't work that way. Some people are a one-hit wonder, and they're a one-hit wonder. That's it. Yeah, they got one video that hit 1 million, but they haven't posted a video in 7 years. I mean, what's the point of that? If you're trying to build a group that gives information, don't chase the money, don't chase the fame, don't chase the attention. Create content and let the content bring your attention. It's just like you plant the seed. It doesn't grow immediately. You need to water it. You need to fertilize it. You need to put some attention into it, and then it will grow. But don't keep digging it up to see, did you grow? Did you grow? Now you're just going to destroy it. So make the content, sit down. If you're doing a blog or your group, make at least 100 posts. So that way when people come to it, they can go through it and you're giving it information. Share it. Don't go into other people's groups and tell people to come to your group. That's like in mine. You will get kicked out immediately for that because that's spam. You don't do that. You come in, share to the group, and then when you realize that it's like, oh, I'm not just selling. Like I'm on a bunch of church groups. I didn't recommend my YouTube channel. I gave content. I answered questions. I talked and developed camaraderie with the people inside the group. And then people would say, does anybody have a video? They invited the question. Then I shared my content. So that's another way. Also, jump into other groups and share and be known in the community. So gave you a lot for that one. All right, Steve. We are back to indoor worship in our auxiliary building with a basic system, Mackie DL1608, but we'll be moving back into the church sanctuary. What's the best way to mic a pipe organ for a live stream? Honestly, kind of hard. I would think environmental mics, point some stuff at it, and it depends how radiant is the sound that's coming out. I would think environment shotgun mics that are close to the pipe organ might work. You may be able to put the pipe organ all the way in the back. It all depends. It's kind of hard to say off the top of my head without actually seeing and hearing and understanding the room for that. Dylan, how difficult is it to set up access points? Want to do it at home? It depends the brand that you use. I mean, for the most part, I like the Unify brand, the Ubiquity brand, Unify line, because you can do it with your phone. The best thing is you just hook it up to your router. Most of the time I turn the router Wi-Fi off, or you can keep it on. Set the exact same thing, the exact same SSID, the same password, and that's pretty much it. You can do it all on your phone, and you don't need a controller. Really, really simple. Maybe 5 minutes to set it up. Jared, I still have the old USG, which I have at my church still. directly to my AT&T Fiber ONT for gig. Works okay, but looking forward to upgrading to the UDM Pro soon. Awesome. And another one from Jared. Can the ATEM Mini Pro key button control anything other than the upstream chroma key? Surely it can be configured for DSK. Sadly, no, it cannot. It is hard-coded to that function. That's one of the requests that a lot of people have been asking for the ATEM. So none of the buttons can be changed outside of what they've been programmed to, unfortunately. Josh, how are you able to remember questions from so long ago? Probably not able to do a Q&A. Honestly, the vMix Social is way behind what's actually being posted. So it's not that I'm remembering. I'm having them right here in front of me. Let's see what's up. And then Josh wants to know, what's the name of the intro track? I don't know. I have to look that one up for you. Adam was saying lights are 20. Yeah, I don't know. I would just say, is it still, excuse me, make sure, my laptop keeps going to sleep. I would make sure that you're using the auto coloring. Make sure you're not setting it to anything different there. And give me a second. It's crazy. My laptop has said never to go to sleep, but it keeps going to sleep, and it is plugged in. So I don't know. My surge protector came loose. That's why I kept going to sleep. Yeah, Adam, you hit me up on that one. But I would just say make sure that it's set to automatic for your white balance and your lighting and stuff like that. That's the only thing I can think right now. Mike, I actually am going to post that. I'm going to post all that stuff in the Facebook group. All right. Rummage for Riches, you know what? And Josh just said it. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And I don't know why I didn't hear no music for that. Come on now. All right, let's try it again. Okay, there we go. If y'all did not know, Black Magic has done it again. They have lowered the price of the ATEM Mini Pro line. All right. So for that one, and let me get my image here. For that one right there, they have actually dropped the price significantly. And for that right now, the ATEM Mini Pro is now going for $495, and the ATEM Mini Pro ISO is going for $795. They have dropped both of them by $100. So be mindful. If you go to certain places to get them, they don't reflect the same prices. So if we cut over here right now to B&H Photo, you see they have the updated prices. If you go to Adorama, they're still doing the regular prices. And if you go to Amazon, they still got crazy prices as well, too. So please, if you're looking at getting an ATEM Mini Pro or a Pro ISO, realize if you're paying $595 or $895, you're doing it wrong. You're paying $100 more than what you have to. So thank you. I forgot who posted that in the Facebook group, but thank you. And then I looked it up and made a little graphic for it. So yay, cool. All right. Let's see. Grace TV, I am not 100% sure because I've never used that device. The Data Video NVS 33. Sorry, I don't know. I have not used that, so I can't give you anything on that one. Let me jump back over to a comment that we just talked about creating content. So Mr. Josh here was saying, when I first found your channel, I took time out of my entire day before the roundtable to watch all your videos and vlogs. See, that's the whole thing. You get binge-worthy content, and then that's how it works. You sometimes you're a one-hit wonder. You post a video, YouTube grabs it, you go out there, and then you just go viral. But this is a marathon. It's for long term. You just keep going. That's what it's all about. And thank y'all for all those who are actually doing that as well, too. Really appreciate it. Creator for fun. I bought the ORI transmitter receiver to hook up to my TVs in the sanctuary. What are the connections needed? Really nothing. You just need an HDMI cable. That's it. Go from the source in, and then power cable and stuff like that, and that's it. And they pick each other up because they're pre-configured. Let's see. Otis, what are your latency settings in YouTube? Ultra low latency will help with vMix social comments. No, I actually, Otis, I actually intentionally put mine slow. That way, it gives me time because I know I ramble when I'm answering people's questions. So right now, I have mine set to normal. That's what I have mine set to right now. Let me get my stuff over here. And Josh was saying one of my vlogs, darn you, After Effects might have been the best vlog title. All right, let's see. And honestly, Otis, I might have to change that because I'm looking. Oh no, I'm caught up. All right, folks, I think I've stalled enough. Let me prepare. Like I said, I'm letting y'all know right now. If you have any Google devices or Amazon devices, turn the mic off. All right? So get ready. Josh. All right, so let me switch this over. Let me get my... No, I'm not going to do super source on this one. We're just going to do the laptop here. I think I got all my audio set because this is what I was trying to do. So these are our memes. We got videos this week. So... I don't have time for that stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Josh. All right, let's go to the second one.
Just arrived from Amazon. I didn't know what it was. What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
Focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and bills to help modernize your media ministry.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
11:30.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology, so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes. Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
I was thinking of putting it there, but it works anywhere.
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
It's on
All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Like 20, 25 feet.
How can it know so much? It's so small.
It updates you.
All right, so I had to stop that because I think this is actually a legit video, so I don't want to get no copyright strike for that. So if you want to see the rest of it, make sure you go to the Facebook group and you can see Josh's memes for the week. Good one, Josh. Very good one. All right, so what else we got? Yeah, we got some other stuff here. I think it's time, folks. I think it's time for the big announcement here. I am happy, excited to share with y'all. And is that it? There you go. Pre-registration is now available for our For Me virtual e-missionary conference. We have 2 days. It is going to be July 24th and July 31st. Registration is now open. Go to emissionaryconference.com. It is early bird pricing right now. It is $49 until June 1st, excuse me. And then from then on, it's going to be $75. We have over 36 sessions. We got a lot of stuff that is coming on board. We got people who are here in the group who are actually going to be teaching as well too. Really, really, really excited about that. And it's a collaborative thing. What I was saying when I caught up with Francisco and his wife, we were talking about some other stuff, and really, really excited about what's going on. And again, this is going to be 16 to 18 hours a day. So if you miss it, what happens when you pay for this ticket? The ticket, first off, we're going to roll it out later, but you can come back in and register for the class that you want to go to. But if there's any class that you do not go to, all of the classes will be available for you to download and watch if you didn't attend the class. And by paying for this once, you can go to the 24th and the 31st. All right. We would just want to make it available. We have a wide range of time because we have people globally who are coming. So we don't want to just to conform to U.S. time, East Coast time, West Coast time. We want to make it available for everyone. We have some keynotes that are going to be from a lot of people. We got some up and coming authors. We got some companies that make church apps. We got some lawyers involved that talk about legal matters. We got training. I'm doing an ATEM mini deep dive course. We have another topic called Beyond Service Creativity. We got ones about like church graphics, sound, how to talk to the camera from a ministry standpoint. So this isn't just about media ministry. So people who are staff and volunteers, it's meant to show that media ministry is a ministry and affects every single aspect of your ministry, whether you're just a pastor, you're a volunteer, staff, whatever. We talk about how to actually effectively use social media with your ministry. And this is, let me just give y'all the grand vision. This isn't just a one-time thing. We're looking at doing this, first off, as virtual this year because of everything that's going on. But ultimately, we want to get to the place where we actually have a conference where you're able to send your folks to annually. So you can actually get trained on whatever aspect of what you want to do. And, we just want to have everybody come together and we share because whether you're Methodist, Lutheran, Church of God in Christ, Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist, it doesn't matter. We're all about the same purpose. Some of us have different skill sets than others. And instead of us building our own little kingdom and keeping it to ourselves, this is a place to where all of us can share the knowledge that we've had with each other. because no matter how inept you may think you are, you're a genius to somebody. And we want to give a platform to share that information with other people. So it is open to anybody. We're going to have some information on the Facebook group. We got Josh, we got Mark, we got Jaleel. They're going to be making some graphics that are going to be available to share. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I'm really excited about that. Thank y'all so much. This isn't just an AJ thing. This is the Facebook group that we are putting this on together. And hopefully, depending on what's left over, the goal, and I'm being transparent, completely transparent with y'all, the price of what we get is going to be self-funding. So we're working with a company to handle the whole live streaming, the classrooms and all this other stuff, ticketing and all this other stuff like that. But anything that's left over, we're going to pull that together and do some type of giveaways. And I can't really announce them because we've only had maybe about 7 people pre-register already. I mean, I just did it last night, but the closer we get, more information is coming. Link is emissionaryconference.com. Again, it is emissionaryconference.com. Where the whole point, we're trying to educate, empower, encourage, equip, evangelize, inspire, minister, share, and train folks, ministries to use media ministry to reach people like never before. So hope to see you there. Again, July 24th and 31st, more information is coming. I'll be dropping that on that site, on the Facebook group, and I'll be doing posts on YouTube and everywhere on social media about that information. So thank you so much. Josh, promo and all that other stuff, video and things like that, we are working on that. We're actually in talks with some other folks. So all the details and logistics and stuff, we are working. We have a team of people, and a bunch of y'all are in this group. A bunch of teachers are in the group as well, too. So really, really, really excited about all of this. So, yeah. That's what has been keeping me up at night the last couple of days. What else we got here? Yeah, what it called? Well, let me go over here to the site so y'all can actually see. And actually, let me go to incognito because I'm still logged in, and I don't want y'all to see the development stuff that's going all over here. All right, so let's cut over here. All right, so like I said, this will be built out. So we're the 24th and the 31st. We got our countdown. I need to make that link. So we have 36 sessions. It's going to be at least 37 hours. We got 30 teachers. We have a collaboration of 2,200 ministries from all over the world. Essential training ministries from all over the world coming together. Money back guarantee. Hopefully you wouldn't just. I mean, the money back guarantee is up until the conference starts. After that, there is none back for that. But like I said, early bird pricing is $49 right now, ends June 1st, and otherwise it goes to $75. So we're not trying to knock people upside the head. And this is per person because each person can register for classes. The registration of classes, the types of classes, the teachers, all that information is going to be rolled out once. I'm just waiting for everybody's picture to come in. We have a cutoff time of when they have to submit a summary, a syllabus, a 3-sentence elevator pitch of what they're going to be teaching on. Oh, also, when you register, we're going to have a digital swag bag. So if anybody has any type of material that they're teaching, you'll be able to download that as well. And I'm working on getting some companies to be involved as well, too, so we can get some discounts and stuff like that for y'all as well, too. But, again, this is the first conference I've ever put together, so it's a lot of logistics. So might not be as great as we want to, but it's better to move and try something than to sit still and have analysis paralysis and try to analyze everything and don't do nothing. So we're going to move, and that's what it's all about. So all you got to do, if you have any questions, you can always email at info@emissionaryconference.com, fill it out right there, or email directly. We just go here to the registration here. Let's jump over to it. And then, like I said, conference ticket is $49. Once it hits June 1st, this will become $75. You go through PayPal, Stripe, credit card, whatever. So let me know if you have any other questions, but that's what we got. Let's see. We got a couple of questions here. Josh is asking, one more thing, is the teacher registration open? The teacher registration, that's handled through that form that we did through the interest meeting. Teachers don't have to register. So don't have to worry about that. Now, teachers, if you are attending a different session outside of what you're teaching, that registration form for what you're going to sign up for, that's coming. So this is just to get you in at an early bird price for everybody else. Then you will get an email from what you've registered when you can go pick your classes and that you want to sign up for. All right. John, love how you help everyone and focus on the technical side of ministry and working to help everyone. May God continue to bless you. Well, thank you. Thank you. I hope this is something everybody is excited about. Let's go back to some questions here. Sean, have you ever used a Rode Wireless Go to capture sound from the room and or an instrument mic like the Hammond? No, I have not. I would like to try that, but no, I haven't. Jared, question wants to know, does the session content remain available to view after the conference? Yes, it will exist for 1 year. You have access to 1 year because the whole goal is next year we're going to have another one. And I want to aim to where we actually have an event that people can physically come, but it will always be live streamed. So if you're in a place you can't come to wherever we happen to be, you can still attend it. We're going to live stream every single event. Every single class, everything will be recorded, and you'll have access to everything. All right. Clarence, I can turn that on if you want. I have to figure that one out, but I will let you know on that one. Let's see. Thank y'all all who just got tickets and stuff like that. I'm really, really excited about it. I don't want to be a negative Nancy when I say this, but just realize this is, to my knowledge, there have been other conferences. I don't think it's been one of these conferences where it's just been a collaboration, a mass collaboration of ministries. They're the ones doing it. This isn't a company run. I mean, granted, my company is sponsoring the whole thing, but I mean, this isn't a corporate type of thing. This is meant to have a location to where you can send your media ministry staff, volunteers, and anybody who wants to know more about taking advantage of media ministry. This is meant to be a place to where you can learn and grow your skills no matter what it is. So really excited about that. We actually got Justin Nava is going to be teaching about social media, website design, what's important about website design, what goes on your website, what doesn't go on your website, a lot of awesome things like that. Like I said, we're going to have a bunch of giveaways as well, too. Like I said, got to wait for everything to come in before we can let anybody know about this. Honestly, my idea would be we got enough left over and we give out 25 to 50 ATEM Mini Pros or something like that if we have that many people. I'm honestly, let me just set the goal right now. I really am believing for 2,000 people to attend this thing. And then we can do some serious stuff at that. And then it goes from there. So really, really excited about everything. Let me see. I am not seeing any new comments and questions on here. But like I said, if you have any other questions I might not have gotten to, please know that you can always email me at questions@ajayhomes.com. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And let me see. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, please, folks. It really helps out. Get this out to the YouTube universe to get other people to see what's going on. And what else? I want to thank the patrons for making this possible. Their names on the screen right now, and you too can become a patron for as little as $1 a month. And we got a bunch of new folks here, Matt Woods and Chancellor Fitzgerald. Thank you so much. We also have I mean, we've had dedicated people here. Mr. Clarence is one of them. Really appreciate it. If you at the $30 a month level, you actually can do a consultation with me for free every single month, and we can talk about whatever you want for an hour. And that's open to anybody who's at the e-missionary level, and that's $30 a month. You can cancel at any time, folks. Then also, I want to thank our YouTube members. Thank you so much. Ashbury United Methodist Church and Brandywine is our newest one. Thank you so much. We got a bunch of folks here and working at getting some more content specifically for y'all. Just as a thank you, I do a discount code for both groups so that if they want to do a consultation or buy anything from me, they get a discount as well. So really, really appreciate that. Yes, and also, Francisco, very good point, and this is something that they brought to my attention. I'm really thankful about it as well, too. Francisco was saying he wants to ask everyone to be in prayer about this upcoming conference, because this is serious, folks, to get so many people in groups together who normally don't work together. To have something this big, if y'all believe like I believe, somebody is not going to be excited about something like this. So, yes, please be in prayer for the success of this, to where we can help change and grow and empower a lot of ministry. So, yes, thank you so much. Let's see. So, Brother Art, I see you had a question, but it looks like it's only the second part of it. So let me know. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, folks. Let me see. I'm not seeing much of anything else, but again, don't forget, y'all can always hit me up at any time. And again, I am letting y'all know right now, I'm waiting for confirmation, but we are most likely going to be going out to California for a weekend. We're going to be out there training a ministry pretty soon. I will let y'all know the details when it happens. Might be able to catch up and get some vittles or get some groceries with some folks, if y'all are in the area. So really excited about it. Not trying to get emotional, but I'm really thankful about all of this. Two things, and then we're going to be shutting it down. Team RHO, I was going to say you should do Team RKO and then RKO somebody. But anyway, man, you're clearly doing what God has called you to do. I will be at the conference, and I'm sharing it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Creative for fun. Are there any coupons for patrons for the For Me conference? Currently, no, there are not, because quite honestly, if you look at any other conferences going on, most of the stuff is going for like $350 to $500, which when we actually have an event, physical location, is probably going to be at that price as well, because we have to rent the building. But we put it at this price. It wasn't my choice. Actually, I wanted to do it less than that, but we got some bills we got to pay to run this thing. So no, currently the early bird is the discount that's open to everybody. Teachers, the people who are teachers don't have to pay unless they want to. People who are volunteering and stuff like that, that is what's going on. So that's what's going on right now. So in the future, maybe. The idea is when we actually meet up, we would have discounts for ministries, because honestly, the idea is when we have a physical location, it's going to be a one-time price for the entire ministry for that year, and you can send as many people as you want, as long as you're not being ridiculous. Say, hey, a church pays $500, and I'm going to send 1,000 people. Nah, come on now. So ideally, we're thinking about a ministry, spend $500, and you send 5 to 10 people for to be trained over a weekend, because they already got to pay for hotel, travel, and stuff like that. So we're not trying to knock people upside the head. We're just trying to share and grow and raise the tide for everybody that comes. So Miss Congeniality, we'll be praying for the conference, edification for the kingdom of God. Absolutely. Question, what is the definition, or what does e-missionary stand for? I have the graphic. I don't know if I can find it right now. Give me a half a second, and I have the understanding of what it actually is. Where's it at? E-missionary, is that it? No, hold on. Let me get the image here that actually has the definition of it. All right, here it goes. So let me make this image bigger so you can all see it. All right, so what is an e-missionary? Someone on a mission to share God's word with any form of modern technology. That's all it is. You're sharing God's word, but you're just using technology to do it. So we don't have to fly everywhere. I mean, it's still open to do that, but right now we haven't been able to do it. We're just, not just from a pandemic standpoint. This is not a Band-Aid on a broken leg. This is just not for the pandemic. What we're doing is meant to be a tool to keep doing and growing moving forward. It's not just a temporary thing. That's what it's all about. Josh wants to know, when am I coming to Florida? Actually, depending on when Royal Caribbean opens up, I actually have a cruise in December, if it's still available, and I'll be in Florida then. And honestly, Josh, when we get that we're going to be traveling with that one. So I plan on going there as well. Mike wants to know, am I driving to Cali or flying and renting a Tesla? I am thinking about renting a Tesla, but I am definitely flying because I'm only there for the weekend and I need to be back to take the little one to school when I get back. So, yeah. Last question here. I will be using the ATEM Mini Extreme tomorrow at my church. I want to know if when I plug in the USB-C into my computer, can I send internet to the ATEM that way? Yes. No, not over USB. The USB is just going to be a bridge to talk to the computer. Ethernet would be the way to send internet to it. If you just go over USB, like right now, I have Ethernet and USB. I have USB connected to this computer I'm in front of. USB is the other one is connected to my streaming system, and I'm connected over the network. So that way I can control it with my phone app if I want to, my tablet, or any computer. But that's the only way internet would go. And I know I said last question, but here's one more. Have you ever had any issue with audio interference popping? Yes, because it was a bad cable. That was the only time I've ever come across that. Yeah, folks, I think that's it. We got a live streaming computer that we built from Micro Center, which I'm going to be dropping that. The video is already uploaded. I need to add all the descriptions and stuff like that. That will be coming here in about an hour. And I am going to a friend's house to set up because we're going to be doing a live stream party from their house after church. So I need to go prepped and see what type of cables I need to have everything there. If no one's ever told you, thank you. Thank you for what you are doing for your local ministry, for the body of Christ. I really appreciate it because, many are called, few are chosen. You're here for a reason. And I just want to say that the little thing that you're doing with that phone live streaming matters. Whether you are spending your own money to help bring your ministry up to speed to use technology, it matters. If no one's ever told you, thank you. I want to thank you for what you're doing because I'm doing it just like you, just like everybody on here and so many other people. And it's time for us to spread the message like never before. And that's what this is all about. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the hard work, for digging into YouTube University, buying a bunch of stuff, scraping together pennies, dollars, whatever. I really appreciate it. I don't know you directly, but I want to thank you because if you weren't doing what you were doing, somebody might not have heard the truth. And that's what it's all about. So thank you so much, folks. We will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, whichever one. And if you're having service tomorrow, hope you have a wonderful service. Or if you're having it Sunday or whenever, make it great. Thank y'all, folks. Love you. We'll see y'all later.